march along to the song of the merry marvel.
Hello and welcome to Comic Corner, the only show that remembers every choice we made in a Telltale video game. I'm your host, Preston, and speaking of Telltale, apparently the company has shown interest in developing a Stranger Things and Black Mirror video game. Now, I have two schools of thoughts on this. One, I think a Black Mirror game from Telltale would be amazing. Just because, one, if you haven't seen Black Mirror, you should definitely check it out. It's a really interesting show on Netflix. It's an anthology series, so you can literally watch any episode in any order, and you're going to get, it's just one solid story per episode, no continuity. There's some little Easter eggs to past episodes, but that's just a little fun stuff. The point of Black Mirror is that each episode shows, like, the dangers or the follies of technology. It's very technologically based horror. And I feel if Telltale was to make a video game series with that IP, it would be really interesting because there's so much stuff you could do. Like, I imagine they could break the fourth wall a lot, like one of those, insanity games. You know the one I'm talking about where, like, it says your video game save file is deleted. I imagine it could do some real stuff like that to mess with the player. Heck, it could probably be an episode about people playing video games that make choices. Something really bizarre like that. And if they keep up the Telltale system of 5 episodes a season, I could see each episode being entirely, just like the Black Mirror TV show, it's entirely new cast, new premise, new everything. Because I don't know if they could stretch out one Black Mirror episode into 5 episodes of a Telltale game. Just because usually around episodes 4 or 5 of the Telltale games, people start to notice, I don't want to say the redundancy, but it's your choices seem forced near the end. Like, in the beginning, it seems like, yeah, your choices matter, but then that illusion's kind of broken near the end. So, yeah, I think a Black Mirror one would be great. Stranger Things, on the other hand, I'm a little so-so on that one. Just because I kind of see it like when they announced there's going to be a Guardians of the Galaxy and a Batman Telltale series. I don't see how that can work. I will admit the Batman one turned out pretty fine. I didn't play Guardians of the Galaxy, so I can't really comment on that one. But I don't know what they're going to do with Stranger Things, because there's already an established story, but that hasn't stopped them before with stuff like Game of Thrones. Again, I need more information about this, and even then, it's just like they're interested in developing it. It doesn't mean they're going to make it at this moment of time. So we just have to wait and see. Wait a long time if you have to ask me, because we're still waiting on Wolf Among Us Season 2, Batman Season 3, and Walking Dead, the final season. So they have a lot of games in development right now, so it's going to be a while before we see a Stranger Things or Black Mirror video game series from them, which I'm still hoping we get that Black Mirror one. Before we end today's episode, I'd like to give my weekly comic suggestion, even though I have not done that for a couple of weeks. I only do it if I remember, or if there's something noteworthy. And this week's comic is going to be Detective Comics number 983. Batman is teaming up with Black Lightning, and I'm interested in this just because I don't think we've really seen that kind of team up before. You've seen him team up with people like Static Shock and Mr. Terrific. And you know what? He actually teamed up with Black Lightning in Batman, the Brave and the Bold, but that was like a young teenage Black Lightning. This is full-grown principal Black Lightning. Of course, they're doing this just because the Black Lightning TV show is very popular and it's on the air right now, so they kind of want to push that demographic. But hey, I watched the Black Lightning TV show. It's pretty good. I'm going to be checking this out, just because you really don't see this kind of team up that often, you know? So those are my comic suggestions. Check them out this Wednesday at your local comic book store. I'm your host, Preston, and thanks for watching Comic Corner. See you next issue.
March along, march along, march along to the song of the merry marvel marching society. If you growl, if